Hey, coin folk, we're back. Got a PCGS submission number 1 that came back here. Actually came back. Well, they tried to deliver it, I think Tuesday, and then I picked it up Wednesday, and then this is Friday. So I don't know. It's been a few days, I guess, since they. Well, that ain't doing nothing. Maybe I'll just cut it here. It actually came back pretty quick. I think it was like just a hair over 3 weeks from the time they received it and the time they shipped it. So that was pretty impressive. And I think I figured out why. I don't remember which video I was talking about it. I was like, how is this coming back so quick? When the other submissions literally, like, they still haven't even been scheduled for grading yet. And I think what it is, this is modern value, and most people are smart enough that they don't grade these coins. And so there's probably just a lot less sitting on their desk. But anyway, lucky for them, I'm here, so I'll spend some money on some stuff that I shouldn't be spending some money on. I always forget how these open. But this is, if you didn't watch the little preview video, which I rewatched it, and I apologize. The audio is absolutely terrible. Like, I don't know. It seemed like when I was zooming in, it was worse than. I don't know. I don't know why it was so bad. I guess maybe I should maybe like rewatch stuff before I post it, but I don't really get into the whole editing stuff, so I don't know. Anyways, this is was it 13 or 14 of the Weir Farm quarters? Hoping, like I said in a little preview of the grading submissions, that I'll be shocked if any of them come back less than a 64. But and then 3 Lincoln cents, 2 of them being proofs, and 1 that's a more modern 94, I think a D with some color on it. Got the, grab that paperwork out of the way, throw that in the box. Forget which way. Well, I want to be, yeah, this way. Well, I completely lost my train of thought. I don't know, whatever I was talking about. Anyways, I'm kicking myself on grading most of these proofs, though. Like, I'm pretty sure, for the most part, I'm going to be losing money on almost all of them. Like, I made the mistake of not doing enough research on, like, what stuff actually sells for as opposed to the PCGS price guide, which is awful. But anyways, let's jump in, see what we got. Obviously hoping that these first few, being the Weir Farms that came straight out of bankrolls, we hopefully won't have any details coins, but I guess technically we could have, you know, the dreaded wheel mark on one. But anyways, let's just take a look, see what we got. A 64, which is kind of, like I said, this, if anything come back less than this, I'm going to be pretty bummed out, but we'll see, I guess. Another one. I'll go through these fairly quick. Holy smokes, a 67? I didn't think we'd get one that high. That is pretty awesome. If I'm not mistaken, that's Top Pop. Tied for Top Pop in PCGS. So pretty sweet. Definitely happy to have that. Next one is a 66. I expected most of these to come back 4s and 5s. I was hoping for a 6. I really didn't think we'd get a 7, but I have a hard enough time grading like classic coins, let alone the more modern stuff. But and another 66. So I guess I did okay, I guess, paring down the ones that I thought looked better. And another weird farm and another 66. So maybe most of these are going to be 66s rather than... I honestly figured most of them would be 65s. I was hoping no worse than 64. Figured most would be in that 65 range, but another 66. So maybe my 4 was just to get get the bad news out of the way, and then the 67 was to make me happy, and then the rest would be 65, 66. Anyways, another 66. Next one, another 66. I'm trying to stay on camera and look around at the same time. I brought in an extra light because it's a little dim today, a little overcast, so trying not to, I don't know, hopefully it shows up all right, but there we go. There's a 65. All right, so we got to get our run in here, I guess. So we got everything from 64 to a nice 67 surprise. Another 64. So apparently these are in no kind of order whatsoever. So maybe we'll get lucky if we got another 67 in here. That would be all right with me. Come on, 64. I'm going to have to spend some time with these, looking at them, and try to, I don't know, help myself figure out maybe this, a good little grade run here, and just be able to pick up on the differences between, the more modern stuff. Pick up, I don't know exactly what they're looking for. I mean, these are all really close, in my opinion. It's harder to designate or to tell the difference between one from the other, but another 64. So now we're back. 64s, I think, have almost caught up to the 66s. Well, we got 6 6s, 5 4s, 1 great 7, and 1 okay 5. Bummer. They had to do it to me. They had to give me a 3. Golly. I guess the 3 balances out the 7. So, anyways. I mean, it's still, it's just awesome to have a mid-state W quarter. But, anyways, pretty cool. Can't be mad. Got, what we end up with? 163, 5 4s, 1 5, 6 6s, right? Yeah, 6 6s, and the bonus, the 67. Pretty awesome. So now we're into the Lincoln Cents. Well, hey, look, the first one at least didn't get questionable color. Obviously, I guess we should flip it over. I don't know how well it's going to show up on here. I would tell you that I'll put in the true view right here, but I have no idea how to do that. So I might try. I might try to figure it out just so you could actually see it better. It is small date, 65 brown. Didn't even get a red brown. And I swear this is supposed to have true view. Doesn't have a little shield on it. So I don't, unless they stop doing that. Maybe they don't do it on the value. Did they not put the little gold shield on? I can't remember. Unless I completely mess something up. This is supposed to have the true view because that's the whole point of it going in, was the color on it. So that's a bummer. Hopefully they're not all like that. I'll be really bummed out if the 94, especially the sneak peek, is straight graded. I was concerned. This is another proof that I'm not real sure why we submitted. 67 is red brown. The color's okay on it, but it's not like super crazy. Now I'm really bummed out. These true views better be there, because especially on this one, it'll destroy my heart, because I know I can't. There's no way I'll be able to accurately capture the color that's on this thing. Even in this light here, it's not really wanting to show up very well. Did come back at 65 red. I guess you can kind of see the color a little bit. I'm surprised they actually graded it red and not red brown, because there's definitely a fair amount of color on it. I'm trying to keep that reflection from the light off, but I was bummed. I thought this might grade a little bit higher than that, but now I got to stop and try to pull up true views, and because this is gonna bum me out. I really don't want to deal with an issue on this stuff. So let me pause this real quick and see what I can figure out. Alright, so we got this sorted out a little bit. Well, at least I think so. You can see I did get charged for the imaging on the 3 Lincoln Sins. It just doesn't have that shield on it, but apparently we do have the true view. It's okay. The coin still looks better in hand, like, and I wish I could find a way to get it to show. I guess it's not showing terrible, but the color on this thing is just super cool. I mean, I wouldn't be sending 1994 penny in. Didn't have something pretty cool going on, but anyway, so with that being said, let's try to do a little live look up here and see if we could get these pulled up, and maybe they're a little better, hopefully. This is exciting YouTube content here. What? This one. Now, how does this one not have the true view on it? You got to be kidding me. That's because I typed in the wrong number. Well. See, just testing you guys. Nobody called me out on it. I didn't hear nothing. There we go. Now we're cooking. So this penny. Now I'm unable. Let's try again. I'm sorry. The internet in my place is awful, which is good in some senses because it keeps me from spending way too much money on some YouTube auctions. Or whatnot auctions, rather, not YouTube. So this doesn't necessarily show great. But I don't know. I think it's kind of cool looking. It's just unique. I don't know. I guess it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I think it's pretty cool looking. And it's still pretty high grade, 67. Oh, speaking of 67, they did upcharge me $10 for our 167 Weir Farm. But I will gladly pay an extra $10 because I think I should be able to get a little more than an extra $10 out of it. Let's see if we can type this one in right the first time. So that's going to be this coin, which I'm hoping the color shows up a little better. I don't know why, like, the initial image is like much lesser quality. I guess just so it pulls quicker. This one showed pretty decent. I mean, it's not, unfortunately, it's the one that probably has the least amount of awesomeness to it. But the color's still kind of cool. Nothing crazy, but And of course, it's the lowest grade as well. So, anyways, that's this submission. I promised myself I was gonna keep it short, and I don't think I've done that. But anyways, I will definitely be in on the next one. I don't know when they're coming back. I have no idea what's going on with Annex. I've never submitted them before. Every time I pull up the submission, it just says on status, it says consultant, and it's been that way forever. So I don't know what's going on. I'm assuming that means it's just in the grading process, but who knows. Anyways, we have a box of halves over there calling my name, and that'll be the next video. I'll see you on the next one, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Later.